Hi, Julie here from Copy What I Use for Revision. So a quick question for you today. How's the homeschooling going? Are there any parents out there that need some tips and advice on how to make the process easier or more manageable? Well, as a mum of two teenagers myself, and I run a business from home as well as everything else I try and juggle, I know how difficult it is now to suddenly put this homeschooling into the equation as well. So that's why I thought I'd shoot this quick video today with a few useful tips that I've come across. Because over the years, I've done a lot of home education with the children, helping them with their various topics. And I've often looked for the quickest and easiest shortcuts to do this. So that's what I thought I'd do today, is share with you one shortcut that I found absolutely brilliant. Not just to help the children to get on board with studying at home, but also to get myself up to speed with things I needed to know as well. So basically, the product I came across was one that actually shows you easier memory tricks on how to not just take information in, but to get your children on board to want to study in the first place. Because if your children are anything like mine, the hardest part is actually getting them on board to get started. So what's sort of included? Basically what it is memory techniques like coding up the alphabet, for example. This is where your child will need to code up the alphabet with images. So for example, for A, they might want to use apple. For B, they might want to use a bear. C could be a cat, and so on. It's up to them to decide really what image they want to attach to it. But then they learn these images with the alphabet, and it helps them then to adapt this to learn lists of information, random information. So basically, this is a brilliant technique if you want to learn lists and information just short term, because what you can then do is just re-record over the lists once you finish using them. So that's the alphabet system. Now, obviously, if you've got younger children, you can just adapt this and just get them to code up the alphabet with drawing pictures, and then get them to learn them one by one. Because I guarantee you, once they do learn this code, later on, however young they are, they will be able to apply it to learn information much, much quicker. So I would really advocate people starting this with their children as early as possible. The second memory trick that he covers is how to actually use more specified lists. So for example, if you were learning a history list, what he teaches you to do is to have images attached to those lists and then apply them to a story via a portal. This is incredibly powerful because what this one does is actually stores the information into the long-term memory, meaning that once your child learns this information, it'll be there forever. All they need to do is just a bit of practice here and there. This is one of my absolute favourites, and I use it time and time again. And those of you who follow me will have seen me demonstrate this quite a number of times. So I say that's one for using, like if you've got large bits of text, or where they've got really complicated lists to learn, things you're going to need to learn for longer term. What I find brilliant as well is that because I'm out to speed really, or I was out to speed with subjects because it's a long time since I was in school, this is a brilliant way of actually helping you to take the information in as well as your child, so that you can help them that bit easier. The third memory trick involves what they call the room method, or memory palaces, and this dates back to Roman and Greek times when they used to love to impress their peers with their memory skills. It basically involves, again, if you want to learn large texts of information or boring lists, you attach items on the list to items within the room. So for example, if you were using a real room like a lounge, you would just apply them maybe to a cushion. Another fact could be applied to the couch. Another one could be attached to a rug, to a table, etc. And what you will do then, you'll be able to easily recall this information by thinking of the particular item in the room. And again, it's a fabulous way of storing information into the long-term memory, not just for you, for your child. Because what I can guarantee you, that once you start using these memory techniques, you yourself will start using them yourself, whether it be to impress people in your local pub quiz, or once we actually allow back out, that is, or whether you want to use in presentations in work, because you really can use this at any age. You just need to adapt it for whatever age group child you're homeschooling at the moment. He also gives some bonus tips like how to learn a pack of cards off by heart. I mean, how impressed will your children be there? You can even do that as a reward at the end of your homeschooling if you want to. You also teach how to use mindset effectively. There really are so many things included. Okay, so if this is something that interests you, I'll pop a link at the bottom and you can then check it out for yourself. Just want to add that it comes with a full money back guarantee, a 30-day money back guarantee, so it's totally risk-free to try. And like I said, even though initially he advocates of a GCSE level, you really can use these memory tips, anything from age 5 up to 95. So I strongly urge you to take a look at it. One thing I want to make clear, as I always make clear, is that there is a chance that if you click on any of my links, I could get paid a commission. But I just want to stress that any commissions will be paid direct to me and you won't pay any more for the product whatsoever. You will pay exactly the same amount. But I want to stress I only ever promote anything I've tried myself and can recommend myself. Okay, so I'll pop a link at the bottom of today's video. Hope this has helped with homeschooling tips for parents, because I know it's a nightmare trying to juggle everything. And if I can make things even slightly easier for others, that's my aim and my goal from today's video. So let me know in the comments below what you think, and please feel free as ever to like, share or comment whether you found this helpful or not. Okay, thanks, bye for now.